Well, you might not know his name, but you may know his face. Anthony Riccio has served 9 superintendents in Chicago. He's seen a lot over the years, but now the first deputy superintendent is retiring. He sat down with CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov today, a candid conversation about crime and race in Chicago.
The first thing I want to do is just be retired for a little while.
First Deputy Superintendent Anthony Riccio has been a Chicago cop for 34 years. He rose through the ranks and is leaving the department just as new Superintendent David Brown immerses himself in his role. You're retiring at a very tumultuous time as well when it comes to black communities and the relationship with police departments in Chicago and around the country. Charges of systemic racism. What are your thoughts on that?
We need to be more of guardians than we are occupiers.
Riccio believes Superintendent Brown's new policing plan, creating a specialized unit to blanket violent neighborhoods and establish community relationships and trust, could help accomplish that and reduce shootings and murders, especially those done in retaliation.
We can take those officers and put them in the area and stop the retaliation and the back and forth that goes on that really drives up the violence and traps people in their homes. So I think that's going to be a huge success.
Riccio points to past initiatives involving CPD and community relationships that contributed to a 3-year violent crime decrease at the end of last decade. But getting back to these tumultuous, often trustless times, what is your message to the rank and file? Many who I mentioned feel vilified, who feel they've been beaten up, who feel overwhelmed, and who may not want to be part of this group who is going to have boots on the ground in these neighborhoods. What's your message to them?
I understand their cautious approach. I totally get that. But I think inside every officer is that desire to do the right thing.
Superintendent Brown wants to assign about 200 officers to this new unit in the next week or so. They'll take part in things like prayer circles and delivering food if needed in order to build that trust. Now, Deputy Superintendent Riccio is one of several high-ranking Chicago Police Department officials who are leaving the department in the past year alone with all of that experience, but he says he has confidence in his replacements moving forward. We're live outside Chicago Police Headquarters. Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Dana.